All right, I got my top 5 list. My top 5 most intriguing matchups of week number 3. Hit it.
High five.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rich's top 5.
Yes, indeed. Here we go. Number 5 on this list is Sunday Night Football. Let's see it. Let's see what happens when the Chiefs take on the Falcons on Sunday night. Can the Falcons have the wind at their backs that they took out of the building from Philadelphia and use it against the Chiefs? The final drive where Cousins was flinging it around and looked really, really stout. Can he bring that against the Kansas City Chiefs defense, which loves to come after you and put you on the ground? Bijan, they have the better run game. Atlanta's got the better run game.
True.
The question is, do the Chiefs even need the run game? As Tommy P said, they might throw it 70 times. We'll see, but I'm looking forward to this one Sunday night, and it would have been this wouldn't have been on my list if the Falcons were 0-2. So we'll see. That's number 5. Number 4. What happens when the Texans go and visit the 2-0 Vikings? 2-0 versus 2-0. Sam Darnold. Let's not forget, guys. Let's not forget Sam Darnold's MVP first 3 weeks as a Carolina Panther. Do you remember where his final?
Sam.
Do you remember where his final game of that run was? He was in Houston.
Oh,
Then McCaffrey got hurt, and that was all she wrote.
that was it.
And Matt Rule is now yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
McCaffrey's now a Niner. Matt Rule's at Nebraska. And Sam Darnold is now 2-0 for the Vikings, taking on a Texans team that is much better than, or might be the best Texans team ever.
Ooh.
How about them apples?
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, again, they're on the launch pad. I'm not saying that's where they are. They're on the launch pad. I'm using Houston terms.
We got Andre Johnson on line 2 right now.
Excuse me, and I know J.J. Watt's on line 1,
I mean,
but
he's literally texting you right now.
I'm sure. Hold on a minute.
dude.
Wait a minute. That's a 1 Eastern game on PBS. Now, this is number 3 if Herbert plays. He might not. But Chargers, Steelers, 2-0 versus 2-0.
Love it.
Let's go. 2 of the most physical teams for the first 2 weeks going against each other. This is the Steelers' home opener. They won in Atlanta and then won in Denver. This is the home opener in Heinz Field for Mike Tomlin's 2-0 Steelers, taking Justin Fields out there as a starting quarterback. And there's Jim Harbaugh for the 2-0 Chargers. Is it going to be Easton Stick? Could it be hitting with the Heineke? Or is it going to be Justin Herbert for the Los Angeles Chargers? And will it matter if the Chargers can just run it 300 yards on the ground down your throat, which would be very difficult to do in the teeth of the Steelers defense, but we will see. That's number 3 on my most intriguing matchups for the rest of week number 3. Number 2, we talked about it earlier with the man calling it. The man calling it. After the Falcons wrecked the buffet in Philadelphia. What happens when the Eagles walk into New Orleans where the Saints are 2-0 and absolutely rampaging on offense, and the Eagles defense has been susceptible? Saquon coming in, Saquon and Alvin Kamara on the same field. They have combined together scored 90 million touchdowns through 2 weeks. These guys know how to get in the end zone. And we're not expecting A.J. Brown to play in that game. Hurts in the Superdome with an Eagles team coming off, still licking their wounds. Could have been 2-0 like the Saints are. Oh, man, am I looking forward to this one. Sunday, 1 Eastern on Fox. And number 1, I hate to do this because I don't like feeding the machine. But this is the varsity of the week.
Cowboys.
This is it.
Oh, me being the machine in this case?
Yes.
Move over, Bert.
0-2 Ravens. They have not started 0-3 in the John Harbaugh era.
Ever.
I don't believe so.
Until this one.
Cowboys just got punked at home. How do they respond? Lamar's coming to town. How do they respond? This is going to be Derrick Henry, who works out in Dallas, never got a call from Dallas. I think Dallas made a mistake by not calling him. I can't wait to see it. TB12 in the booth. Late window on Fox. By the way, 5 late window games for week number 3. That's my top 5
You think we
list.
need one
Sure,
more?
why not?
All right, we'll get one more.
This one is so much fun in the making. Lions Cardinals. I want to see.
Oh yeah, baby, let's go.
Lions Cardinals. This has off the hook, off the rails written all over it. Kyler Murray. Unbelievably, they sent a whole bunch of his apparel to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and he wasn't the NFC Offensive Player of the Week. And the Lions could have been 2-0 if the Bucs, if they had made a few plays against the Bucs, including a real brain fart by their coach or their offensive unit or their whatever caused the special teams group to run on the field at the end of the first half of that game. Lions, Cardinals, both 1-1. This is going to be fun. It's going to be off the hook, I think.
Highest total of the week. So
Okay, there you go. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.